Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I taste and rank different types of alcoholic beverages. Today I'll be tasting 5 different types of gin. I'll be tasting and ranking these based off its taste on its own, as well as making a simple club soda cocktail. This is strictly my opinion, so there is no right or wrong answers. This is just where I believe I would rank these guys. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so these are the 5 gins today. Alright, so the first one I'm going to use is going to be Empress 1908. Some of these bottles are opened already. I've had these before. I'm just going to try these again. Haven't had these in a while. So this one, you're going to notice it's blue in color. So a gin is basically made with botanicals, which is pretty much, herbal things. This one in particular is made with a plant called butterfly pea, which is blue in color. Here's that so you guys can see. One of the unique things about this is that once you put a citrus in this, it changes color. It changes to purple. So when I try this on its own, and once I mix it with the cocktail, you're going to see a little bit of change. Taste-wise, it has a little heat in the back end. It's not too heavy. Tastes pretty much like a gin. Tastes very herbally. Get a lot of that juniper, which is usually the main ingredient for most gins. Honestly, there's nothing special about it, but it's not bad though. Drinking on its own is actually pretty nice. Alright, let's put a little club soda in this. A piece of ice. Chill it down a little bit. With the club soda, it didn't really make a big of a difference. I still get a lot of juniper. The only main difference it really did for me was it lowered down the alcohol. It doesn't have that peppery burn that I had in the back taste. But let me add a little bit of citrus. I have a lemon right here next to it. So let's see if I can get this to change color for you guys. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there is a slight change in the color from what it was before. So it's a slight purple. Let me pour another glass really quickly. Compare the two. So here's the difference. So, we get a little bit more of a blue on this side right here. This one's a little bit lighter. Typically, that's what happens with this drink. So it makes for a cool cocktail if you're making something cool. But other than that, that's pretty much all this one does. Overall, for ranking wise, I give this one a B. Again, it looks cool in the end for making cocktails. Taste wise, it's all right. It's not horrible. It is very drinkable. Probably be good in a martini. For the cool effects of what it does, I think that's what really is an eye catcher for this one. So if you guys are looking for something to impress friends with, I think this is a great one. Price point on this one, I think I bought this one for $35, so it's not too bad. And most of the gins down here below is going to be about 30 in the $30 to $40 price range. All right, next I have Graywell Gin. So this guy is out of San Francisco, and this one's known to use a lot of different plants from along the coast. So this one, of course, is the big star is juniper out of Big Sur, limes out of Baja California, fig tree out of Sonoma, sea kelp from Mendocino Coast, mint from Santa Cruz, and use almonds from the Central Valley. So a lot of California local items to make this gin. Sorry about that. Let me see the ad. Smell wise, smells like a gin. Again, a lot of juniper, very floral. Taste wise though, it's this is quite unique. I really enjoyed this one. I feel like I get a lot of the it said like I get a little bit of that lemon taste to it, a little bit of a sea salt taste. Um, no almonds, what it said on it, but I do get a little bit of mintiness. It's actually very flavorful. Like for a very good flavorful gin, where you want a lot of the different profiles, this one's actually really good. Let's add a little club soda, see what it does to it. Ooh, wow, with that club soda, it really brings out more of that flavor. The little peppery burnness that you get from originally from it is now gone. So it just brightens up that lemon lime, the little mint, the sea saltness from the sea kelps. This is actually very delicious. This one I'm probably going to give this on a rank S, honestly. I felt like everything that said it had on it mostly was there. All the taste profiles on it that what you want in a gin is very abundant in it, where it's like it's not hidden. I think they did a really good job on bringing those flavors out. This one I definitely enjoyed a lot. All right, next I have is Gin Mare. This guy is a Spanish gin. It says distilled from olives, thyme, rosemary, and basil. So it should be a very herbally gin. All right. Ooh. This one has a big kick in the back. Not just that it has a lot of that burn alcohol taste to it, it also I can taste a lot of that herbs. When it said it had thyme and basil, I definitely taste those guys there. It's a really strong herbally taste. Not too much olives, but then those herbs are definitely very abundant in this. I feel like this is a little bit higher percent alcohol. 42.7% alcohol, so it's just a tad bit higher, but wow, it's just that burn is just stays in the back of my throat. So I don't know if I enjoy this one at all. All right, let's mix it. Definitely tastes better in a cocktail. Definitely on its own, I did not enjoy it, but in a cocktail, it's a lot more drinkable. Overall, not bad in a cocktail, but yeah, on its own, I do not agree with it at all. This one, I'm probably going to give it a D. All right, next I have is Hendricks Gin. It's right there. So this one is what is it? A Scottish gin made with mostly cucumbers. So it should taste refreshing. so far out of all the gins, this is probably the smoothest gin. It has a little bit of the tiny burn to the back end, but overall it's actually very, very smooth. I do get a little bit of the cucumber taste in the back end, but not too much in the front. Just a very, very faint hint. It's not bad. Let's try with the little club soda. With the club soda, it really didn't do too much to it. I feel like I thought it would hide a little bit of the alcohol in the back, but I feel like it made it a little bit more prominent. Yeah, this one again, once I had the club soda, like it kind of masks the cucumber flavor, so I don't really taste that anymore. So all I feel like I'm drinking is just pure alcohol. Yeah, I feel like that made it a little bit worse. I did not enjoy that in the club soda at all. This one overall, I'll give it a C because on its own wasn't too bad. It was actually, you know, pretty decent. But with the mixing with the club soda, kind of deteriorated for me for what I would thought it would have been. So yep, I'll give it a C. All right, last one, be Nolet's dry gin out of Holland. So this one's a little bit more pricey. This one's was about $45 to $50. Comes with a very, very heavy top. This thing is pretty damn heavy. This one smells more perfumey than herbally, which is quite interesting. Wow. This one had absolutely no burn to it, but at the same time was very fruit forward, almost like sweet strawberry or something. It was very, very, it's very weird. It's almost like a perfumey notes and taste to it. Wow, this is actually very, very amazing. This almost actually wants me to change my gray well to an A tier. Put this one an S. If an amazing gin like this tastes very, very good, this tastes way, way better than the gray well. All right, let me add a little club soda, see what happens to it. Got a little big ice. Wow, with that club soda, it just enhanced the flavor. It made it so much more enjoyable. This is actually very, very delicious. I do have to agree. I would have to put Grey Well 1 down just because if Nolet is the standard, this made it really high. This was very, very delicious. So yeah, this is my rank for gins. Let me know what you guys think about it. You know, if there's anything else you guys want me to try, let me know. Leave a comment. I plan to continue adding onto this list, so when I try more gins, I'll make sure to be adding it to this list to increase the number of gins that's on here. But you know, if you guys have anything else to let me know, or if there's anything else you guys want me to try, leave a comment, let me know. Thank you for watching, and I guys hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Cheers.